Hello everyone, welcome to part 55 of Laravel 11 series, in which we are getting the e-commerce website with Laravel and MongoDB. So we are going to update the header menu at the home page, and we're going to show the categories as well as the subcategories in the header menu. Okay, so we will continue working on the home page, and in the last part we have seen that we able to make the home page banners dynamic. The slider banner is dynamic, and these fixed banners are also dynamic, that we are managing from the admin panel. After going to the admin, after logging into the admin, here we can see that we can manage these banners from the admin panel. We have added all these banners from the admin panel, both slider as well as the fixed banners that we are showing here at the home page. So now we are going to work on these header menu, and this one we are going to manage. Okay, we are going to make it dynamic. But first of all, we are going to resolve one issue. There is one issue in roles and permissions that we are going to resolve now. Okay, so what's happening actually, like if we can assess the subadmin, if the admin is going to assess the subadmin, then this subadmin can also able to assess the subadmin, so that is wrong. See here, I'm going to show you, like if the subadmin will log in, like if subadmin will log in. Now I'm going to log in with the subadmin. This is the subadmin account. He must not able to assess the subadmin page, otherwise he will he will update his own permissions, and also he able to add the subadmin, and also he can able to update the other subadmin permission. Along with that, we can also disable this update password must not be accessible, because the subadmin will update its own password. He can send the request to the admin to update the password, but I don't think that he can able to update. And also the details can be added by the admin, subadmin details can be added by the admin, but it's your choice if you want to make these two things, you want to give these two features to the subadmin or not. But this one we are required to restrict the subadmin to access this one. So for that, there is one simple change we are going to do. We are going to open the admin controller. Let's open the admin controller and open the subadmin function, and here we are going to add one script that will check whether the subadmin is the subadmin or admin. And I am going to show you that, see, these description, these instructions you can find under the video description, so you can simply follow that. Okay, so there is the code that we are going to add in the subadmin function. Here, after this subadmin, here we are going to add this code. We are going to check whether the type, that user type, is admin or subadmin. If it is not admin, then we are going to restrict that person to access the that feature. Okay, so this one we are going to add now. I'm going to refresh there. I'm going to the subadmin once again, and will refresh here, and here you can see this feature is restricted for you. Now whatever happen, like if the subadmin will try to click on subadmin, that he can't able to access, and even if he will try to access this one, he can't able to access. Okay, so this is now protected. And same thing we can update, we can add for the update password and for the update details, so that the subadmin can only access the its module and nothing else. Okay, so that thing also, we can put the same thing in update admin details if you don't want to give access to the update admin details, and also we are going to put it at the update password as well. Okay, so now if the subadmin will try to update password, he can't able to do. If he want to update his own details, he can't able to do. Okay, he can call or contact that admin and can request for that change to do that. That admin can do the change for him. Okay, so this is the thing that we have resolved, and you can do this at your end. And after that, now we are going to work back on this header menu, and we are going to make it dynamic. This one is the category, this one are the subcategories, and this one are the subcategories that we are going to manage. Okay, so for that, these we are already adding from the admin. We know that we have added a few categories, appliances, clothing, and electronics, and under those we have added further categories, like under clothing we have added the men, and under men we have already added the t-shirts. Okay, so we are going to show them dynamically. And also we have the function there. If you will open the category model, you can find we are already having few functions that will help us: parent categories, subcategories, and get categories. So these get categories, we able to fetch the categories, subcategories, and subcategories. Okay, so this will really help us to make the header menu dynamic. Okay, so let's follow the instructions once again, in which first thing is that we will remove some unwanted code from the header menu. I'm going to open that header menu here, header.blade.php file. Okay, and this is the menu. I'm going to check that whether this is under admin. We are going to open under front, layout, and then header. Okay, so I will go to the line 73. Here I'm going to, I can simply go it like this. Okay, and here you can see there is the navigation. Okay, so this one is not required, so we can simply remove it. Okay, this unwanted navigation we can simply remove. Okay, this navigation one, we can remove it directly. We can remove from here. Okay, if we require, we can add it again from the template. Okay, so after removing this one, then we are going to attach this one under header blade dot. At the top of the header blade file, we will call that get categories function that I am talking about, and we are going to check whether we able to get all the categories and the subcategories from this function or not. I'm going to refresh, and we'll see here that if we able to get all the functions, or and but here we are not getting anything. I'm just going to test that we able to print it or not. This one is also coming, not coming. I'm going to check the source from here, and yeah, here in source it is coming. Okay, you can check in source it is coming, and this is the complete array. You can see the categories, clothing, as well as the electronics appliances, and under clothing you can see the another array, sub array is there, that is having the men, and under men it is having the t-shirt. So it's working fine. Okay, so we can simply undo this one, and now we can move further, and we can simply update the code. We can add the for each loop. Okay, we will first check whether the main category is having the subcategories or not, and if it is having the subcategories, then we are going to show further subcategories. Okay, under the main category. Okay, so so we can search for this one and can update this code as well. Okay, and I'm just going to search for this code, and now I'm going to update this one, this ul complete ul. I'm going to update up till here. This one I'm going to replace. This one is static, I'm going to make it dynamic. I will add the for each loops inside this one. You can see the for each loop. First for each is for the main category, then for the subcategories, and then for the subcategories. Okay, so these for each loop we are going to add. We can align them as well. Okay, so now I'm going to check whether we able to see these one dynamic or not. Okay, I'm going to refresh here, and we'll see now. Yes, clothing is coming dynamic, and electronics appliances. These are the three categories that we have added so far in the admin panel. You can see clothing, electronics, as well as the appliances, that acts as a parent category. Okay, and under clothing we are having the men, and under men we are having the t-shirt. So these categories are now dynamic. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the other category under clothing to check that it's working fine. I'm going to add the woman as well under clothing, and here I'm going to add the URL as woman. I'm going to click on submit, and few more categories I'm going to add, like I'm going to add the shirts under men. First of all, I'm going to add the shirts under men. Okay, shirts, I'm going to add the URL like this, and one more I'm going to add here, like I'm going to add under this time under women, I'm going to add here the tops. Okay, under women, and here I'm going to give the URL as tops. Okay, so now I'm going to check here and see here. Oh, okay, so you can see under clothing two categories are coming now, men and women. I'm going to close this one, and you can see the men and women are coming, and under men t-shirts and shirts are coming, and under women tops is coming. So hierarchy is fine. Here we can see that all the categories and subcategories are coming fine. Okay, and even we can able to click this one, and if we will able to click this URL, you can see it is going to the t-shirts. Okay, so that page we have not created so far, but we are going to create this one very soon. Okay, we are going to work on the listing page. Okay, in which we are going to have all the products of that particular category. Okay, so here it's working fine. Like if we click on tops, it is going to the tops category. So the URLs are also working for these categories. So here once again you can see that we have added the for each loop. Okay, and we have added the category name as well as the URL, and under that we have tested, we have checked, we have verified that this that the subcategories is actually the subcategories are there under that category or not, and if the subcategories are there, then we are going to show further, otherwise we will not show those subcategories. And the same condition we have added under subcategories. Okay, so so this is the code that you can update at your end. So in the next part we are going to work on the other homepage thing, and that is to show the top trending products. We are going to work on the new level bestseller discounted products and featured products, and after that our home page is ready. Okay, and then we will move to the listing page. So stay tuned for that. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.